Have you ever had a client make you uncomfortable during a showing? Yes. This wasn't that long ago. I had a client who was referred to me by a website that I get a lot of referrals from, and most of them are very good. The first sort of blood orange flag was that he told me that he was kind of hard of hearing. This was an older gentleman, and he kept getting very close to me. Allegedly so that he could hear me. And at first I didn't think anything of it, but I'm not a huge personal space person, but if I can feel your body heat, you're too close, particularly if I don't know you. So I showed him, I think, 3 properties, and we didn't find the one, and he was like, we'll keep looking. And I was like, oh, okay, we'll keep looking. So he texted me a little bit later that night. There's a really well-known trail that runs through uptown Dallas, and he was like, hey, I'm walking around on this trail this afternoon. If you're around, I'd love to, walk with you and we could talk. And I thought, that's a little strange. So I just told him what I tell everybody who tries to make plans with me. I was like, ooh, super busy. He did not relent. I think it was like midnight or maybe 1 a.m. and he texted me and said something like, just take a chance on me and I think that we could be great together. Keep in mind, I had met this guy one time for about 45 minutes. And if you had seen this gentleman, look, there's a lid for every pot. This was not the type of lid that I'd be after. I tried to ignore him. I thought maybe he was under the influence and would maybe come to his senses later. That did not happen. So I ended up having to craft a very stern and yet very professional text message to him to break up with him, to break up our professional relationship, that is. The embarrassing part is that I had referred him to a lender. And so I had to go back to that lender and say, and I told the lender, I said, hey, feel free to, continue working with this person and to try to get them a loan. Unfortunately, I'm going to be ending my representation of them. And the lender came back to me and said, Thomas, you're not going to believe this. He falsified the information he originally gave to us. He actually had a bankruptcy less than 3 years ago. There's nothing we can do for this guy. So I guess the lesson is to screen your clients very, very closely.